Before you make another trade, before you cash out, and before you send crypto to another wallet, stop for 1 minute. Because what I'm about to tell you could save you a massive tax bill, HMRC headaches, fines, stress, or even losing your money you didn't need to lose. Crypto tax in the UK is one of the most misunderstood areas in the entire space. People get the rules wrong every single day, and HMRC know this. They're monitoring exchanges, collecting data, and tightening enforcement more aggressively than ever before. So today, I'm breaking down exactly what is taxable, what isn't, and what the allowances are, and the mistakes almost everybody makes in plain English. No accountant language, no jargon, just what you need to know.
I am not a financial advisor. This video is based solely on my opinion on what I'm personally doing in this market. I also want to let you know that some of the links below and in the descriptions are affiliate links, meaning I may get a commission, but it will be at no extra cost to you. Please remember that under no circumstances will I ever contact you and ask you for investments. You can confirm all of my real social media handles in the description and also at MilkshakeMatty.com. This content is for educational and entertainment only, and I'm not a financial advisor.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is MilkshakeMatty, and today we're going to be talking about crypto tax. And listen, I get it. It's not the sexiest of topics in the world, but this stuff matters. And because understanding crypto tax properly is the difference between keeping more of your profits or accidentally giving HMRC way more money than you needed to. This is by far the most requested video by you for me to make. So here it is. And if you made gains this year, or you plan to, or you're just trying to stay compliant, then trust me, this video is essential. The UK does something that most people don't realize. HMRC does not treat crypto as currency. They treat it as property, like a digital asset or similar to shares. And because of that, you fall into one of two categories. The first is capital gains tax. This applies when you dispose of crypto. A disposal includes selling, swapping, spending, or gifting. And we'll get into gifting a little bit later. Capital gains is what most investors end up dealing with. The second thing is income tax. This applies when you earn crypto. Some of the examples are this: being paid in crypto for work, staking rewards, mining, and some types of airdrops. It could be referral rewards and earning crypto through DeFi yields. Also high frequency trading. The HMRC could class you as a trader. And here's the kicker. A lot of people are unknowingly triggering income tax when they think they're only dealing with capital gains tax. Let me give you a real example. Somebody I spoke to last year, they thought they owed capital gains tax. They had no idea that staking rewards that they earned each week were actually classed as income, not capital gains. When we calculated it, 70% of their tax bill came from staking rewards, not from selling crypto tokens. These misunderstandings are incredibly common. So, what counts as a taxable event? This is the section where most people get caught out by HMRC because they assume tax only applies when they cash out into British pounds. That is not how it works. These are some of the taxable events. The first one is obvious. It's selling your crypto for fiat. For example, Great British pounds or US dollars. That is taxable. This is the one that everybody knows, or at least should know. The next one is swapping crypto for another. Here's where people usually slip up. If you swap your XRP for Bitcoin, even if you never touch cash, that is a taxable disposal. HMRC treats it exactly as if you cashed out into your bank. So swapping one crypto for another is taxable. The next one is spending crypto. If you buy a coffee, pay for a flight, or buy a laptop with crypto, that's a taxable disposal. With the influx of new crypto cards that you can spend at any Visa or MasterCard terminal, people are going to get caught out by this. I am 100% sure of it. Because this one, people don't realize is taxable. And the next one is gifting crypto to anybody except your spouse. If you gift crypto to a friend, to a family, somebody that's not your spouse, even to your children, or indeed another person like a friend, that is classed as a disposal. That is taxable. The next is receiving crypto as income, mining, staking, work payments, referrals, all income. The income tax rules applies in this situation. But what is not a taxable event? Again, this is often things that people get confused with. If you just hold your crypto, so you buy it, you don't sell it, you're just holding it, that is not a taxable event. It doesn't matter how much it goes up. Holding is not taxable. No matter how high it goes, it's not taxed until you dispose of it. The next one is transferring between wallets. If you're moving, for example, XRP from your Bitchnix or your Coinbase, and you're moving it to, say, your cold store wallet, like your Tangem, that is not taxable. Moving Ethereum from your MetaMask to your Tangem, again, not taxable. If you own both ends, So it's your exchange to your wallet or your wallet to another one of your wallets. That is not a taxable event. You're free to move your crypto around your own ecosystem. The next is gifting to your spouse or civil partner. This is tax-free at transfer, but when they dispose of it later, that's when the tax is calculated. Again, most people don't realize this. They think their spouse gets it as free money. It's not. When they spend it, they get the tax. Just because something is not taxable does not mean HMRC doesn't track it. Wallet-to-wallet movements are traceable, and if you can't prove it was a transfer, HMRC can challenge you. Now let's talk about the UK tax-free allowances. These are the current allowances for this tax year. Capital gains allowance is £3,000 per year. This is the amount of gains you can make from all assets, crypto and other investments before you start paying capital gains tax. This used to be £12,300 only a few years ago. It has dropped dramatically, and I'm expecting further drops with this government. The next is income tax allowance. That is currently £12,570 per year. If you earn crypto like staking, mining, or through work, this allowance applies across all of your income. Now let's talk about losses. If you lose money on a trade, or your coin goes to zero, or you get rugged or hacked, sometimes you can claim as a capital loss. But you must report losses to HMRC or you cannot use them in the future. After your allowance is used up, your capital gains tax rate depends on your income level. If you're a basic rate taxpayer, it's 10% on your crypto gains. If you're a higher rate, then it's 20% on your crypto gains. Crypto is one of the best tax assets in the UK because even higher earners only pay 20% gains compared to property, which can be taxed at 28%. Say if you bought £2,000 worth of XRP and you sold it for £10,000, your gain would be £8,000. Then you minus off your £3,000 allowance, which leaves you £5,000 worth of taxable events. If you're a basic rate taxpayer, then it's 10%. And 10% of that, £5,000, is £500 in tax. That is it. Record keeping is one of the most important responsibilities in crypto. HMRC expects you to keep detailed records of when you bought, when you sold, when you paid, when you received, your wallet addresses, your fees, your exchange rates, your staking income timestamps, your airdrop values at the time of receipt. The days of I lost history or I can't remember are gone. Exchanges now share data with HMRC under international agreements. So why does this matter more than ever now? Because as crypto adoption grows, HMRC is becoming stricter. They know billions are moving through crypto, and they're narrowing the gap between their information and your tax return. That's why the next announcement that I'm about to give you is huge. On Thursday, the 27th of November at 1 p.m, I'll be co-hosting a full UK crypto questions and answers session live here on YouTube along the amazing Paula Talks Crypto. And joining us is the man himself, Jamie from Minor Accountancy Services. He's the UK's award-winning crypto tax accountant of the year. If you've ever been to one of our previous live streams over on TikTok, you already know. Jamie is absolutely world class. He's not just good, he's not just knowledgeable, he is hands down the best crypto accountant in the United Kingdom. And here's why people love him. Jamie is not a typical boring accountant. He's not stiff, he's not corporate, he's not sat behind a desk memorizing HMRC textbooks. Jamie is one of us. He's a crypto guy. He's a degen at heart. He understands trading, investing, bots, meme coins, DeFi, yield farming, all of it. When you speak to Jamie, it feels like talking to a mate, but a mate who just happens to be a multi-award-winning tax expert. And because of that relationship we've built with Jamie over time, I've managed to secure something unbelievable for the Wolfpack members and you guys here over on YouTube. A completely free one-on-one hour consultation with Jamie himself. A session that would normally cost hundreds of pounds. You guys get it for nothing. You can use the link in the description, and when you book your slot, make sure you write MilkshakeMatty sent me. That unlocks the free consultation, or else you will have to pay for it. I want you to comment below with any questions you want Jamie to answer on the live stream that we're doing on Thursday. It could be about staking, bots, NFTs, DeFi, airdrops, losses, moving coins, migrations, absolutely anything that you want to know. And if you want to learn exactly how I've handled the bull markets, the bear markets, the crashes, the FOMO, the greed phrases, the accumulation phrases, then check out my completely free crypto liftoff course. The link is below. It's step by step. It's no fluff. It's just the same strategies that I built for the Wolfpack. It's completely free and there's a link in the description. Smash that like button if some of this information has cleared some things up for you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button if you don't want to miss the live stream or future videos from me. Also, drop us a comment down below and let us know how you feel about UK tax, our government, and what they are doing to us. I've got some strong feelings. I've held back on those feelings during this video. I will not be holding back on those feelings during the live stream. Let me know in the comments what you think about UK tax right now when it comes to crypto. I'll see you on the live with Paula and Jamie. Bring your questions, bring your notebooks, and let's get tax knowledge locked in. I'll be seeing you on the next one. Remember to hit that subscribe button. And remember this, the strength of the wolf is in the pack.